We gotta try new things, new communities where we can find that love. Because so long that it took me forever to find the community of people that I had that for so long.
But with the right people.
Oh yeah, the right people. That's all that matters. Because the right audience, you want to find your audience. If your audience don't love you, it's not your audience.
Now that's the sound bite for the episode right there, bro. Say that one more time. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Michael Jamel, aka Mike G, jazz saxophonist / producer, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Hot Tea and Incense podcast. And I got my special guest, Chris Green, aka CG Paints, one of the dopest artists that I've seen in the area, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Dope work. Starting off with this one, let you introduce yourself, kind of give a background on how you got into painting and everything like that.
How you guys doing? Chris Green. I go by CG Paints. You can follow me on Instagram, CG_Paints. And art started young in my life. I'll say second grade, I knew how to draw. I drew a fire truck. And then third and fourth grade, drawing my favorite cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I knew how to draw. And then like it'll progress. Like third and fourth grade, I was just drawing Mortal Kombat characters and cartoons. Then it progressed to like anime.
Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character?
I used to get in trouble. I used to do what was the girl's name? Was it Sonya? It was the one where she had the outfit like this and the lines do it.
Oh yeah, the kicker. In the game, she was kick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Not Liu Kang.
I mean, the play with was Johnny Cage. The play with.
Okay.
But, yeah, that
Facts.
was
Word. Yeah, that was a dope game. That was. I don't see the youngsters now. They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, the
for
Sega
real.
Genesis one. Yeah, that was.
That
a
was
classic.
the games is real.
Mortal Kombat.
You already know we
Sega
sound
Genesis.
old now.
Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, yeah, 3, trilogy.
Word. That's what's up. So you grew up here, 757?
I originally grew up in New York. Yeah.
Oh, New York. Word. What brought you to Virginia?
Basically, when I went to college, I went to school in Maryland. Small HBCU we called University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and my parents just moved out here.
Oh, word. Okay. Bet. How
So,
you like the Hampton Roads?
I mean, I didn't really
area.
experience it till I graduated college. I only was here on my break. So once I graduated college, I experienced it. It took me a while to get used to it. I finally found a clique of people, a community that I vibe with. So it's been perfect now, but it took a while. It took years to get there.
Okay. Yeah, man, it's weird because I feel like Virginia is well, not just Virginia, but the 757 is an interesting place to where we got like hidden talent in a way. So it's like you gotta be looking and oh crap, that guy's dope. Oh, that girl's dope. So
There's a bunch of good hidden talent out here. Yeah,
facts.
definitely.
Something in the water.
There you go.
So
Hey,
now
some more.
starting off, we want to read the T captions. Shout out to Yogi T, by the way. We on the elderberry lemon balm today. Elderberry lemon balm. That's an immune and stress. And mine says, find your unity in your service to all. Still thinking about that one.
Mine says, love is the ultimate law of the life.
Love is the ultimate
Law of life.
law of life.
I would say that.
Wow. Yeah, that's a fact, Jack. Y'all, you know the album 2020 Clear Vision, The Age of Self-Love. So, and you just got to remember, love is always stronger than hate.
Oh, of course.
At the end of the day. Because you don't want to be holding hate in your heart. It just make your whole life nasty.
Oh, yeah. Hate is a poison that you don't want inside you. It corrupts you. It makes you age. It does everything that you don't need inside you. So you want to give up hate and don't hold grudges for yourself, not for them. You know what I'm saying? Even though if they deserve it.
But what's weird, it's crazy, though, because you think a lot of times it look like the people that have hate be like prospering in their hate.
I mean,
because if you look at even in America, you know, 400 years of oppression, fueled by the hate of another race. You see what I'm saying? It was like, how in the world?
If you think of it like that, then there's always people who benefit. That's how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. There's always people who benefit off the hard labor and the sacrifice of the other and not do anything. It sucks that it happened to be us on the bottom of the totem pole instead of being on the vice versa. But we can't change the way it happened.
But my question is, do you think that how do I say this? That love is overrated?
No, I think it's underrated. Well, I think it's underrated if that's what you mean, because overrated means, I think it's underrated. People don't believe in the power of it. So it's underrated. Yeah, people underrate the power of love. People underrate.
And you know I'm playing devil's advocate here because I'm all about the love, but
I think it's mostly
I
underrated.
think sometimes it's like if you've been extending love to people and then people have been giving you the opposite in response, that's when it's hard to continue. That's the true test of the lovers. To all my lovers out there, is to keep on loving even when you're not getting the love back.
And if you feel like you're not getting that love back, sometimes I realized we can't be stuck in our ways. We gotta try new things, new communities where we can find that love. Because so long that it took me forever to find the community of people that I had that for so long.
But with the right people.
Oh yeah, the right people. That's all that matters. Because the right audience, you want to find your audience. If your audience don't love you, it's not your audience.
Now that's the sound bite for the episode right there, bro. Say that one more time, bro.
If they don't love you, that's not your audience. That's when I realized when I was trying to sell art to somebody and they kept trying to haggle me down on the price, and then I was like, if you're going to want the price as said, it's not your audience. It's not for you. So I feel like if you receive the hate at the audience you're at, find a new audience or just go somewhere else. Don't be afraid to explore, because something exploring is different and different is unknown. And unknown sometimes is scary. People always fall back to what was, repetition, what they're used to. But the unknown is growth. But the unknown is risk. So
that actually makes a lot of sense though, because I think even as an artist, okay, of course you're sensitive about your craft, but it's like a lot of times so many people aren't responding like, it's like that valuable or that great. And you'll start to take that and outlook it on your art to say, this is what kind of where I'm at because of these specific people or the majority of who's seeing it. But that don't necessarily mean that's the true value, because somebody might come along to your art and say, man, that's worth 1,000.
Exactly. And
that's worth 5,000.
And I want the person who buys my art, when I tell them the price, like, oh, that's a steal, and they just grab it up right away, not trying to haggle me, because then they see the value of it. Because to me, art is one of the few things when you have that's appreciating over time. There's so many people who buy like a Jay-Z but a Basquiat painting for a couple of million. Now it's worth like 6 times that. So like
okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like art is worth like, let's say you buy a painting from me. Or you say you buy a painting from me, and like 20 years from now, I'm this elevated artist. That's one of my original works where I was still figuring stuff out. That's worth way more now. Even more now. Yeah. So people don't think about that. Yeah, it's art's appreciating.
What's crazy? I feel like that is a rich man's game.
All right, yeah, people do. Yeah, rich people do deal in art. Yeah.
Because you got to think though, not even just on that side, but for you to even think about the heritage of a product, you got to have some money. Because if I'm just like trying to survive day to day, I can't look at the sentimental value of a thing to that level.
It was crazy,
you know what I mean?
Because art was, back in the day, art was valued like crazy. Like, people would do apprenticeships for like till they was 30 years old, 40 years old, and then finally get to paint with the master. So for the last 25 years of your life, you're just learning how to draw and how to do perspective. You ever seen like Leonardo da Vinci's notebook? He just learning like how to draw people in perspective his like whole career before he even started painting. So he can paint he could
It
paint
was
a
like
whole
a
person.
long-term college.
Yeah,
type
that's
thing.
what all the artists back then. It was like apprenticeships, and back then only royalty and rich people had their portrait painting. It wasn't everybody who could get their portrait painting. It meant something. Like only you see like the royalties will have a portrait painting of him hanging up. That the average person would not have that. So even then, it was valued art. But I think
Okay, so this leads me to my next question. Then, first off, what do you think is the impact of art in general to the culture? And then, how do you think like the digital landscape has affected art, and what's the impact now?
art is. I think art moves the culture to a certain way. Every time there's been a resurgence in art, it's like a It's not. It's like one impacts the other. So every time there's been a struggle, there's been people's voice need to be heard. There's also a change in the art. There's also a change in the scene, and art changes. And it's like one impacts the other, one impounds on that and multiplies that. So I feel like art is key in society. The way it's going and where it's going to be, because everything is in the hands of the creator. Because it's a digital age, and especially with NFTs now. There's people who make NFT art and sold it. A little kid sold.
Can you explain what that is?
It's converting your art into a unique cryptocurrency, and only. It's like if I took your art and it made it into like a code in the internet, and it's a cryptocurrency, and you purchase it, and you own that piece of art. So it's basically a way you can own digital art.
Digital art.
Yeah, you can own digital art because that digital art has like a unique footprint, and you own that footprint of it. So basically, back in the day, you can take a digital art and screenshot it, and now it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Make a print yourself. Now, with the NFTs, it's basically a digital marker. Basically, you could buy original art, and now it says you own this original art. Yeah, so it's more valuable now because it's digital art is like real art now because it can be owned.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Give me the real tangible painting, but I do get what you're saying.
But it's like TikTok and stuff, like how, okay, maybe I don't want to do it, and I'm thinking about, and I want to because I hear about these crazy success stories about how someone's made something on NFT and in 1 week made $20 million. Because the way NFT works is you get 10% of every time someone buys it. So even if you make
more
something,
than one person can buy it.
So no, I'm saying each time someone makes a different sale. Let's say you buy it and you sell it, then that person you buy it, then they sell it, and that person they sell it.
Oh, every time.
Each time a transaction happens, you get 10% of that transaction. So let's say each time they're selling it, it's going up 10,000, 20,000 to $1 million. Each time you getting that 10% of each one. Each transaction.
But what are they gonna do with it though?
It's just it's like bragging rights. It's like coming out with a fly watch or fly car and say y'all own that.
But like, I get what you're saying there, but like, it's not hanging up in their wall or nothing.
You could if you had like a really giant, big like TV flat screen hanging up on your wall, Diddy TV art. Yeah. Bro, rich people have the money to do that. Like they have the whole wall. I seen it. They gotta have a wall. There's like a flat screen wall. So imagine a wall that's just can do anything on it.
I feel that. But shame on y'all, America, for trying to digitize us.
Oh yeah,
I am not a robot. Age. I am not a robot. I got no cap, bro. I've been really in a retrograde. I don't even know what you call it, but I've been in like a state of mind where I value the past more than all this digital stuff. Cause you gotta think, you looking at the phone all day for every freaking thing. Like that's why I got the record player. I'm like, back in the day when you wanted to hear an artist, you had to go to the record store and buy the album.
I remember buying my first CD. I'm gonna go.
Unless you're gonna hear it on the radio. And so
I used to record a tape of the radio.
Really?
Like you click record and pause and take like a plain tape and put the tape at the bottom. You just record off it.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, I went searching for the album, right? And I just realized how hard it is. So I'm like going through all these different albums looking for like a
Come on, digital or real life?
I'm talking about vinyl.
Vinyl, yeah. I was through vinyl.
And I'm like, that was a lot of work. Because what I was doing was I was looking at the albums and I was listening to it on my phone to like see if I wanted to get it. And I'm like, the amount of work it took me to get to the album versus how fast I just pulled it up on my phone and listened to it.
Oh, 2 seconds.
It's drastically different.
But there's like a special, it's like a quality when you touch a record, you feel the grooves in the record, you hear it play, you hear the scratches, you feel like what it's been through, like the past previous owner. You can just, it has that character to it that you don't get from, music. Anytime you play a music, that music is gonna sound the same. Each time you get a vinyl, depending on how the person had it before you, that vinyl's gonna sound different. Yeah. So it has more character.
Yeah, it's crazy. And you are vegan, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How long?
Ooh, I've been meatless for 3 years. For the last year, I've been vegan. Before that, I was vegetarian.
And what would you say the effects of it? Because I've been doing it for 2 weeks. I've seen a little bit of effects, but I just want to hear it from somebody longer in the game.
Well, yeah, definitely congrats to your 2 weeks, man. And
Yeah.
it's been amazing. Energy-wise, health-wise, like I feel better now, like healthy, look-wise, in my 30s than I did in my 20s.
Really?
So it's way, yeah.
Did you like your skin clear up?
Oh, skin cleared up, lost weight. I actually have a glow in my skin. Hair got thicker, beard got thicker. Just had more energy to work out, all that.
So when you wake up in the morning, do you still be groggy or do you?
No, I'm ready to start my day. I usually start my day off with a juice. I usually start off with like a quick morning workout and a juice, probably.
Oh, okay. Like what kind of juice?
I have a juicer and I do carrots, ginger, and apples. That's my morning
Really?
juice.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Dang.
Yeah.
That's fire though. I got this frozen fruit. Pineapple, mangoes, and bananas.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I just got
smoothies
off
are
coffee
good.
though.
That's good. Yeah. It took me forever to get off coffee. Yeah. That's good.
I was like, it's because the whole reason I did the vegetarian thing is for energy. Because like I've been having like fatigue a lot.
Like anything, you just can't start it and your body's like, oh, I'm gonna get the energy from it. It's like your body's you've been giving your body certain things a certain way. So your body's used to, your body gets used to something, it'll be lazy and do it. So your body's getting used to the way you've been eating this whole time. Now all of a sudden you switched it up. Now it has to relearn and recalibrate how to rework. And now it has to take energy the way it was supposed to.
I started getting like, what is it? Headaches and kind of like I didn't feel good.
Not enough calories probably.
But I was researching it, and like if you don't get that protein that you used to, like or enough protein, you will have those type of problems.
Well, it's kind of hand in hand. Count your macros, but if you eat a well balanced vegan meal, you're gonna get enough protein. If you get enough calories, if you're not getting enough calories, you're not getting enough protein. So long as you get enough calories a day, for like someone like you need 25 to 100 calories probably a day. And if you're not getting that, 25 to 28 calories a day. And if you're not getting that, you're going to be protein deficient. It just happens that meat just happens to have fat and protein as its soup. Since it's so fatty and proteinish, it has high calories as well. Vegetable protein is not high in calories. That's the difference.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. As far as meat, what would you say is so wrong with meat? Is it what they do to the meat, or are you saying meat by itself is not good?
Combination of both. Of course, meat naturally we way better for you, but the way in America, the way the meat industry is horrible.
Cool. So announcement. It's August the 20th, right?
Yeah, August 20th.
What's the name of the event
Friday.
again?
It is called Black Art Reframed. It's going to be at Norfolk State University. It's going to be an art show with me and 3 other artists from this local area, black artists, and it's going to be dope. You're going to be in it, you performing, doing your thing, right?
I already know.
Yeah. Torrin's going to be in it.
Big Torrin. My girl Denise.
Yes.
So what can they expect as far as when they come in? Is this it's gonna be like art everywhere pretty much?
Oh, you first come in art everywhere.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, but first you're gonna get your cocktail hour in. You're gonna have some drinks, got a little bit of music going. First hour getting your drink on. Then after that it's the art. You see all the different artists, meet the artist, and then once the music starts happening, the performances start going, and that's when I'll be live painting the whole time. To the event.
Yeah, that sounds like something to take a date to.
Yeah,
all
it's
my
gonna
ladies.
be lit. Yeah, I mean, because it's
All
gonna
my
be
ladies hit me up.
dressed to the T. Everybody's gonna be wearing suits, gowns. It's gonna be formal.
So I got to get my threads
like Renaissance area. Yeah,
The Great
right,
Gatsby.
Yeah, like but the black version basically.
Word, man. So I think we done spit around a lot of ideas today. And shout out to Diane Welsh and
Got
I think it's
blacklisted. Yeah,
Got blacklisted.
Yes.
Definitely.
Diane Welsh. Diane's my friend, my art manager, and she created this whole event from scratch.
Word.
And she's partnering with NSU to make it happen, which is dope.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely appreciate the wave of what they doing and what they got going on. So it's like a black renaissance. But to close it out, man, let everyone know like where they can find and purchase your art. Cause I know I'm definitely gonna get me a piece of art. Can't talk to the artist without getting one.
You can find me on Instagram at CG_paints. That's where I'll have all my art. You can check it out. You can go to my website, Chris Green Paints, and that's where I'll be launching my online store. Within I'll be having journals and stickers and just different arts and prints you can purchase, and that will be live next month. And also, if you're interested in going to the show Black Art Reframed, tickets will be on my page in my bio.
Word. Yeah. Word. Well, appreciate you, my brother. I'm probably trying to get more than self-portrait route. Since you said all the royalty get the self-portrait. So
royalty get self-portrait.
I'm the jazz king, so now I'm saying.
And it's unique. No one else would have that piece but you. You know what I'm saying? And it's even more special because it's of you. Yeah.
Well, again, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been real. The Hot Tea and Incense podcast. Until next time.
Appreciate it.
Peace.